Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is sponsored by Beastlords for New Lands. I want to give them a massive shout out for sponsoring the video. Sponsorships like this allow me to keep on making content for you guys on a regular occasion, so I do really appreciate it. They've kindly asked me to show off the game and everything you can expect as a new or returning player, and you can check the game out for yourself using my link in the description of the video. So let me tell you what Beastlords the New Lands is all about. And if you've never heard of the game before, you can really describe it as a great base building / resource management war game that is set apart from other similar games with its extremely unique theme, and this is something that really drew me to the game. Instead of humans, the game is based around the animal kingdom, both new and prehistorical. After a disaster befalls your home, you lead your animal kingdom to a new land looking for a sanctuary to shelter your pack. Once there, you'll be utilizing the strengths of each individual species to help you grow your animal kingdom, unlock powerful new beasts of nature to discover and conquer these new lands. And you can even join up with other real players to combine your kingdoms to dominate the surrounding areas. So now that you know a bit more about the game, let's dive in and take a look at the gameplay and what you'll be doing once you arrive in this new land. The game does a great job of introducing you to all the vast features that Beastlords have to offer by slowly introducing you to them one by one. I started off with a small plot of land where I could build my home and base with a few building slots to stick down structures such as my cub den, which increases my population of my pride. From then on, I would slowly clear more of the surrounding forest using the elephants to help remove the trees, and then finally building a llama hut. The llamas were my base builders. They were responsible for the amount I could build, so I made it a priority to really go ahead and build as many of them buildings as possible, as that would allow me to expand just super quickly. And I really actually enjoyed the way that each individual species had its own role to play, just like the elephants clearing the way, the llamas doing the building. It was a kind of a really cool sense of each animal in my kingdom was lending a hand. I continued to expand my base and unlock plots to stick down my resource collectors, allowing my animals to grab food, leaves, water, mud, and even honey. All these resources help me to create and continue to build my base. I then managed to unlock the falconry, which allowed me to scout surrounding areas. This would basically allow me to expand my bases, find new and interesting buildings, and continue to kind of grasp more about what the game has to offer. It was at this point that I was greeted by the Beastlords, the new land summoning system, which is pretty common, where you can unlock powerful beasts to help you in every aspect of the game, from resources to combat. There was a whole range of creatures from the animal kingdom, and one thing I was pleasantly surprised by was just how many free summons you actually got to help you build your team. I was bombarded with currency from just simply playing the game, which is always a great sign as a free-to-play player. I'm also actually really looking forward to unlocking the Ratel, the honey badger, who has massively enhanced combat capabilities and will definitely give me the upper edge on the battlefield. And the best thing about it is you can actually unlock him completely for free by just signing in with their 7-day reward system. On top of that, also, if you use code BL777, you can gain yourself 100 free summon opportunities to kickstart your own team. I continued my journey and joined a clan and explored the overmap. From here, I helped to build my fellow allies' bases, and in return, they helped to build mine. I was also pretty impressed with how active the chat was and how willing everybody was to actually help a new player like myself out. Then I finally took part in a couple raids on the world map using my summon beasts, along with the monkeys and wolves, which I had trained to gather more resources. I was lucky enough to avoid pretty much any PvP in my combat zone, as I'm obviously at this point a pretty low level and I didn't want to get destroyed by stronger players. Luckily, the game does place you in a fairly noob friendly area, so you're only going to be engaging other people around your level, and if things do get a bit dicey, you can even use a random teleporter to get the hell out of there and find, as the game states, a new land. Another part of the game that I actually thought was really interesting and cool was their evolution system. This was basically a research system that allowed you to level up your creatures. Not only that, you could improve basically every aspect of how you play the game, from how fast you go ahead and collect resources to the amount your faction can actually hold. Alongside that, you could improve the ability ability of your minor troops, which were like your monkeys and your wolves, and then also you could even improve the quality of your alphas, which were your leaders. That's like your lions and other named characters. It was a really nice system, and basically you could kind of play that exactly how you wanted to. There was no set path. You could just expand. If you wanted to focus in on the combat, you could do exactly that. If you wanted to focus in on the resources and just upgrading your base, that was also another playstyle. So you could really choose exactly how you wanted to play. On top of that though, the game does also run many timed events as well, so there's always something new to look forward to and take part in, which is great, and that will just help you level up even more. If you're looking for something new to sink hours in or just play for 5 minutes here and there, I highly recommend checking out Beastlords: The New Land using my link down below in the description. I think the unique theme is something that I just have not seen used before and was really a breath of fresh air. I was also pleasantly surprised about just how friendly and welcoming the community was, so if you haven't already, make sure to click the link down below in the description. Join the battle today by playing Beastlords: The New Lands, and once again a massive thank you to the developers for sponsoring this video.